The night was calm. Soft winds moved gently through the olive trees, and the moon hung low over the hills of Bethlehem. The world seemed to rest, waiting for something beautiful to happen. Far away, the stars shine brighter than ever before, as if heaven itself was whispering a secret. In a small stable at the edge of the town, there was a quiet glow of light. The animals slept peacefully, their breathing slow and steady. Beside them, a young woman named Mary rested with her newborn child, the child promised by God. She looked down at him with eyes full of wonder and love. The baby's tiny fingers curled around her hand, and in that simple moment, all of heaven seemed to breathe with peace. Outside, the world was silent. Only the gentle sound of the wind could be heard, carrying the scent of hay and warm light. Angels watched from above, their hearts full of joy. And somewhere in the distance, shepherds tending their sheep lifted their eyes to the sky, for a bright star was shining, guiding them toward the manger, toward the child who would bring light to all hearts. As you listen, take a deep breath. Imagine the soft night air, the calm, the love that fills the world in that sacred moment. Let the peace of that night wrap around you like a warm blanket. You are safe, you are loved, and you are not alone. Slowly, let your thoughts drift with the rhythm of the story, and feel the gentle presence of light, the light of hope, of peace, of Jesus, growing softly in your heart. Far across the quiet fields, the shepherds kept watch over their flocks. The night was cool, the stars scattered across the sky like tiny candles in heaven. The sheep lay still, the only sound a soft rustle of grass under their feet. Then, suddenly, the sky began to glow. A gentle light spread across the hills, not harsh, not bright, but warm, like sunlight after a long winter. The shepherds lifted their faces, eyes wide with wonder. And there, before them, stood an angel, glowing softly, peaceful and full of joy. "Do not be afraid," the angel said, in a voice that sounded like music carried by the wind. "For I bring you good news, a message of great joy. Tonight, in the town of David, a Savior has been born, Christ the Lord." The shepherds stood in silence, their hearts full of awe. The angel's light surrounded them, wrapping them in warmth and peace. Then suddenly, the sky filled with many angels, singing, their voices rising like waves of light. "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." The song faded slowly into the night, leaving behind a calm so deep that even the stars seemed to listen. The shepherds looked at each other, their eyes shining with hope. "Let's go," one whispered. "Let's see this child whom God has sent." They gathered their cloaks, and together they began to walk. Through the still night, guided by the light of the star that led them toward Bethlehem. The road was quiet. Their footsteps echoed softly on the path, mingling with the whispers of the wind. As they walked, their hearts filled with peace and a sense of something greater than themselves, a love that reached beyond the stars. And now, as you listen, take a deep breath. Imagine yourself walking with them, under the starlit sky, each step lighter, calmer, filled with quiet wonder. The night around you is gentle. You feel the soft glow of that heavenly light wrapping you in warmth. You are safe. You are loved. You are part of this beautiful story of peace. Let that thought rest within you as the shepherds draw closer to the stable and the light of the world shines softly through the night.
The shepherds followed the shining star through the quiet streets of Bethlehem. The town was still. Only the soft sounds of sleeping homes and the faint rustle of the wind could be heard. Each step brought them closer to the small stable glowing softly in the night. When they reached the doorway, they paused. A warm golden light spilled out into the darkness. Inside, the air was filled with peace, a peace deeper than words, gentle as a heartbeat. Mary looked up from where she sat beside the manger. Her face was calm and kind, her eyes shining softly in the lamplight. Beside her, Joseph stood quietly, his hands folded in reverence. And there, wrapped in simple cloth, lay the baby, Jesus. The shepherds knelt, their hearts full. They had seen many nights under the stars, but never had they felt such stillness. It was as if the whole world had stopped to breathe in this sacred moment. One of them whispered, "He is so small, yet he feels like the light of the whole world." Mary smiled, her voice soft as the wind. "Yes," she said, "for he is the Son of God, come to bring peace and love to all who seek him." The baby stirred gently, and the faintest smile touched his lips. A tender warmth spread through the room like sunlight flowing over the earth. The shepherds bowed their heads and gave thanks, not with loud words, but with silent hearts. Outside, the star still shone, steady and bright. The night air felt lighter now, touched by something eternal. Angels watched quietly from above, their song echoing in the hearts of all who believed. And as you listen now, imagine standing in that small stable. Feel the calm light touching your face, the scent of hay, the warmth of candlelight, and the gentle breathing of peace all around you. You are part of that stillness. You are surrounded by love that asks for nothing, yet gives everything. Let your heart rest in that moment, a moment where heaven touched the earth and light was born into the world. Take another slow breath. Let your thoughts drift with the glow of the star and feel that same divine peace settle deep within you. You are safe, you are loved, and you are never alone.
The night faded into morning, and the years passed softly, like the flowing of a peaceful river. The baby who once lay in the manger grew into a man whose heart carried the same light that shone in the night sky. Everywhere he went, people felt calm, as if their worries faded in his presence. When Jesus spoke, his words were gentle, filled with kindness and truth. "Love one another, as I have loved you," he said softly. He spoke not in anger, but in peace. He showed that even the smallest act of love could shine like a star in the darkness. The people gathered around him, fishermen, mothers, children, the poor and the weary. They came to listen, to feel that quiet strength that lived in his voice. He did not speak with loudness or pride. He spoke with love that reached straight to the heart. "Blessed are the peacemakers," he said one evening, as the sun set over the hills, "for they shall be called children of God." The crowd was silent. The golden light of the sunset bathed their faces, and in that glow they understood. Peace was not something far away. It was something they could carry inside themselves, every moment, every breath. And as you listen now, imagine sitting among them. The soft breeze brushes your skin. You hear the gentle murmur of waves in the distance, and the voice of Jesus, calm, warm, full of hope, reaching your heart. He reminds you that love is stronger than fear, that kindness heals what anger divides, and that peace begins the moment you open your heart. You close your eyes and breathe deeply. The world around you softens. You feel lighter, freer, as if a warm light has begun to glow inside your chest. Jesus smiled at the crowd, his eyes full of compassion. "There is no place," he said, "where God's love cannot reach you." Even in the darkest night, the light of heaven still shines. The people bowed their heads, and a deep stillness filled the air. The sun sank slowly beyond the hills, and the sky became a blanket of stars once more, the same stars that watched over his birth. And as you rest now, let that same peace fill you. Let it flow through your mind like a soft stream, washing away worry, fear, and sorrow. You are loved beyond measure. You are held by light that never fades. The night is calm again. The stars are singing softly, and the light of Jesus rests gently in your heart.
The night is quiet once more. The stars shimmer like whispers of heaven, and the wind moves softly through the trees. Somewhere in the distance, a river flows, its rhythm steady and calm, like a heartbeat of peace. Jesus often walked along such quiet paths. He would pause beside the water, look at the sky, and speak to his Father in heaven. He prayed not for power or glory,
but for love to fill every heart. He prayed that no one would ever feel alone. And even now, his light continues to shine. In every act of kindness, in every gentle word, in every soul that chooses peace over anger and love over fear. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe slowly. Imagine that same light spreading softly through the world, touching the mountains, the oceans, the cities, the smallest homes, and finally, your heart. You feel it now, don't you? That soft warmth, that quiet presence that says, you are safe. It is the same love that filled the manger, the same peace that calmed the storm, the same hope that rose with the dawn. Let that light flow through you, like gentle waves, steady and calm. Every breath you take carries a piece of heaven. Every beat of your heart echoes the words, "You are loved." The night deepens. The stars above seem closer now, as if they are watching over you. You hear the faint song of angels, not loud, but tender and distant, like a lullaby carried on the wind. Their voices whisper, "Peace be with you. Rest now, for the world is wrapped in love." And as you listen, your body grows heavier, your thoughts grow softer, and your heart grows lighter. You are drifting peacefully, gently, just as the shepherds rested under the stars, just as Mary held her child in quiet awe. The story has no end, because his love has no end. It flows beyond time, beyond fear, beyond every shadow that ever tried to darken the world. Tonight, that love is with you. It holds you like a blanket of light. It whispers to your spirit, "You are never alone." So rest now. Let your eyes close. Let your breathing slow. Feel the stillness of the night around you, the holy peace that began long ago in Bethlehem and still lives within every heart that believes. The stars fade softly behind your eyelids. The world becomes quiet and warm. And somewhere, in the deepest calm, the light of Jesus shines, steady, eternal, and full of love. Sleep now, dear one. You are safe. You are loved. And the peace of the Lord is with you, always. Now whisper this prayer in your heart. Dear Lord, thank you for this peace. Thank you for your light that never fades. Watch over me tonight and fill my heart with your love. Bless my dreams with calm and kindness, and let me wake tomorrow with a soul full of light. The words fade softly, but their meaning stays, glowing deep within you. You are surrounded by love, pure, endless, and kind. Sleep now in the gentle light of heaven. The story has ended, yet the peace remains. The night holds you gently, wrapped in light and silence. Breathe in calm. Breathe out peace. Let your thoughts drift like clouds across a starlit sky. The angels still sing softly, their voices fading into eternity. You are safe in their song. You are loved in the quiet. Feel the rhythm of your breathing, steady and slow. Each heartbeat whispers, peace, peace, peace. You are not alone. The same light that guided the shepherds, that shone in Bethlehem, now glows within you. Rest now, dear soul. Rest in love. Rest in peace. The music of heaven continues even as you sleep. The stars stand watch. The light remains. Good night, and may the peace of the Lord be with you always.